here's what we're gonna work on. We have to cut down one more through hull. We're going to do the final step of putting the through hull with Seacock in with Sikaflex. We are going to look at the previous Sikaflex that we had already installed and take the excess off, see how those look. And then possibly, if there's enough time, we're going to do some more fiberglass.
All right, everyone. I wanted to do a quick walkthrough to show you the progress on the boat and what's left and what I finished. On the port side here, we have the raw water intake for the engine, and that one's almost finished. I just need to take off the extra sealant, and I'm going to show you guys that in a little bit. Forward of that, we have the galley sink drain, which that one has some fiberglass tabs that really is going to take me about half a day to get finished. Forward, these are the forward head. We got 2 of them up here, and one of them's finished, the other one I'm going to install today. And moving further aft on the starboard side, we have where the old raw water intake was, the terrible 1/4 inch raw water intake for our engine. Couple layers of fiberglass and that'll be done. And above that we have the aft head. This is completely finished as far as the through hull goes. We still need to finish up the bottom, the barrier coat. And finally we have the engine exhaust and the bilge output. Things are coming along nicely, and we had hoped it would be finished sooner than this, but you know, things go a little slower than you expect. Here we are finally taking off the sealant. This is the second time I've had to do this one. The first time I didn't really do my due diligence as I had said I would, and it wasn't perfectly parallel. So basically the backing block was level and the through hull was relatively tilted, and so it left a gap, and that wouldn't have sealed well, so I redid it. So hopefully second time's the charm. I don't want to rip this, just completely rip it off, because it might try to tear some that's underneath. Probably just me being OCD, but the second time I've done this, I don't want to have to do it again. Yeah, this is definitely much better than it was first time around, so I think we're going to be able to keep it. Now the moment of truth. I'm going to go ahead and take the tape off, and hopefully the rest of this comes off fairly simple. This is all, I can go around with the knife here and I can see that it's detached from the bronze, and I don't want to start cutting too much this way because that could potentially cut in and break the seal. And again, don't want to have to do this a second or third time. This is the second time. That's as good as can be expected, I suppose. I put, you know, admittedly I put way too much on it this time, but I just really, after that first time, I didn't want to have to do it again. But I think all this is going to clean right off, so. We'll need to do some barrier coat over this. The fairing compound that was in there, I don't want that to collect any water. If I just put anti-fouling over that, I'm not 100% certain that that's going to prevent anything from getting in there. So I have one more through haul to cut down, and I'm hoping to get that done today. It's pretty windy, so I'm not going to film the whole thing. There's a lot of wind, it's cold. Temperature last night, it dropped from about 90 degrees down to 60 overnight. So fall is definitely here. So now that I've finished cutting that down, I need to polish the rest of the seacocks that we're going to install later today. I'm just using a wire wheel with a Dremel tool. I've already de-waxed and I've cleaned up, made sure there's no extra oils on there, and we're just going to polish. Alright, so I was just kidding. These two sets here, I need to go ahead and wax them. Rather, I need to go ahead and de-wax these. These two have not been done. This one over here has already been done. Alright, back to polishing. This morning I'm going to show you what the seacocks look like after the sealant has cured. Let's go take a tour. So right here, this one is giving me quite a bit of trouble. Really, I ended up putting way too much sealant on there. I thought that I needed more for some reason. It's cured, but this is such a big blob that it's nice and squishy. And we got these two. These ones actually turned out really well, so I'm happy with these. I think the other one's gonna be fine too. Hopefully today, I'm gonna do some more fiberglass too.
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. And if they don't dance, then something, safety dance.
I don't think those are the words.
I know they're not the words.
Put on your serious face. Let's go.
Have
do
a
this.
serious face. Ready? Okay. Hey, welcome to Life in the Wind. We're here aboard Freya. Stop laughing at me. Okay.
Do this.
Oh, just a banana. Okay. Ready?
Hey Vicki,
Hi. It's really cold.
how cold is it?
It's freezing cold. My nose is frozen. My toes is frozen.
I don't think it's that cold. I think
It's very cold.
it dropped 30 degrees overnight, but it's all right.
It went from 90 to 60. What the fuck? Go away. You're being really loud.
Hey Vicki, tell me what you really think.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. What I really want is to get sick.
I thought for sure you were gonna say something about the birds.
They're going away. They're gone.